Chairman of O'Leary Ventures. Kevin, great to have you with us this afternoon. Your reaction to this back and forth and the Fed's decision. We know there were two Fed governors who were quite outspoken in their desire that rates should be cut. They both came in since the Trump administration. Where are we here?
Well, that's not enough, and rates are being held steady. And frankly, as an investor, for the rest of this calendar year, I'm investing as if there'll be no rate cuts. No increases in rates, but no rate cuts.
Not even September, you're planning?
No, I don't think that's going to happen. And I think the reason is that the Fed is, remember, every administration bashes the Fed. Whoever you are when you're president, you always bash the Fed. That's in the playbook. You always bash the Fed. And the Fed is used to getting bashed. They have callus on their fingers like guitar players because they get bashed every day. And I mean, they don't care because they know their mandate is one of independence, and the markets, the global markets, want that. So that is the background. That's the 30,000 feet. All of the rest of this, and I completely understand what the president's doing, and as he should. Every president does that. You can go back 40 administrations. Fed bashing, you learn that in Presidential Politics 101. So I ignore it. It's just a show, and most investors are the same way. Here's the problem. Right now, you've got a lot of people assuming based on these great numbers, and I will say they've been great. I love GDP, I like wages, I like inflation, I like it all. And that keeps me pretty happy as an investor. And I might add, sovereign wealth continues to pour in. And part of that is because we have an independent Fed where more than 50% of every dollar on earth. However, having said all that, if I'm the Fed, I'm saying to myself, while the president works out the small nuances of all of these trade deals, which is going to take a lot longer than next Monday, particularly the China deal, why don't I sit on my hands and see if inflation creeps back in or not? Because right now, it looks like 15%. The hallmark deal is the European deal. The reciprocal is there 15%, which, by the way, the reason I say it's reciprocal is they have VAT taxes, value-added taxes, consumer taxes over in Europe. Remember, 26 different countries have these, around 13 to 15%. So we're whacking them with the same over here. Okay, that makes sense to me as an investor, and the market's moving on, pretty happy with that. But Canada's sitting at 35, Mexico's at 35. We don't know what's going to happen with the rest of these countries. The Fed is going to wait and see.
All right, Kevin O'Leary, thank you very much. Good to see you.
Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.